Welcome back to another rendition of the Skwodcast Podcast. This is part 2 of episode 5 and 6 of the Falcon and Winter Soldier. We are back. We had a little technical difficulties here and there, but we finna get back into it. Do our motherfucking thing as usual. You know how we do. Make sure y'all definitely subscribe. Make sure y'all follow us. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all share. Please do.
And also go subscribe to the YouTube channel too, Skwodcast Podcast. Also, Drummer Boy React.
Yeah, all the descriptions will be down below.
Yep.
So look out for that.
So, as we were discussing earlier, we were discussing episodes 5. All right, so now we will get into episode 6, the final episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Don't forget, drink your water, mind your business,
And shut the fuck up.
Oh. Getting into it. So we're just gonna jump right in because you know we've been talking about it anyway. So what happened at the end of episode 5, you see the GRC, they get attacked by the Flag Smashers. And so basically it carries over to episode 6. So sorry, set my timer. So basically you get they're on like red alert and they're getting them to get out of there. You start off seeing Bucky, he's down below trying to see what's going on, see everything, and then he runs into Sharon. And forgot to mention from episode 5 there was a scene where Sharon was on the phone with Batroc, I think it's how you say his name, and she was basically giving him a deal on doing something for her. So we're not exactly sure what that might be, but yeah. So give me 1 second. Oh. All right. So yes, that will be in the podcast too.
Do you want us to cut it off?
No, we'll leave that in now.
It's gonna be kind of tough to do, so
yeah.
Let it go. So.
Yeah. So basically it starts off, like I said, Bucky, he meets up with Sharon, and they're talking with Sam on the intercom in their headset, whatever, trying to see what exactly is going on. So basically what happens is the Flag Smashers, they go in and try to smoke out the GRC members and try to basically herd them into different areas. So you got two sections of them that are in armored trucks, and they're taking them to this one part, and then you got another section that is at the top of the building, and they're in the helicopter. So when they get to the armored trucks, the security guy, he gets them in and basically locks them in with this device. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it kind of looks like something from, and I'm might be going a little off here, but it looks kind of like some tech from Dr. Octavius, because you saw the different little arms on it. So, and when we watched the episode breakdown, they did mention that it could be some tech from Oscorp. So that might, I doubt it, but never know. That might be in there. So you see them getting them in the trucks. They drive off, and Sharon she runs into that security guy and basically kills him. Because Bucky got on the phone with got distracted by getting on the phone with Carly, and she was talking with him, and saying uh, he was basically telling her, you don't want to go down this road of doing this. He's been down that road before, and it's not a good ending. So
what he was saying on episode 3 to her, I think it was no, I think it was episode 4. What he was saying to her before the other Captain America had to jump up in there.
No, that was Sam that was talking with her.
Yeah.
Sam.
Bucky was on the phone with her in episode 6. That was Bucky that was on the phone with her.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. It's all good. And so basically what happens is he basically got distracted by Carly, and he was supposed to go after the one security guy that locked him in, but he missed the opportunity to do so. So then you see Sam, he goes into the building where the GRC was, and he flies in, and you get to see the new suit. The suit is freaking amazing.
Ooh,
it's an exact replica of the suit that was in the comics when he became Captain America.
So much drip.
So much drip. I mean, he was dripping. The drip was heavy.
The drip was dripping.
It was dripping.
That was the type of swagger Internet Money, Nave, and Gunna, and Dan Tolliver was talking about on that Lemonade song. That was the type of drip that was.
And so it's a suit that was from the Wakandans. So my guess is that it has some vibranium in it. It has to, if it came from Wakanda. Yeah. So it has some type of vibranium to where he won't get maybe hurt as drastically as he would in his original suit.
It's probably bulletproof.
Huh?
It's probably bulletproof. But I was thinking it might be nanotech too.
I don't know about nanotech, but I definitely can say it had some vibranium. I can definitely say that. And so basically what happens is he starts going after them and fighting, and he runs into Batroc. Batroc is ready to tear his head off. So them two, they start fighting. And because he was trying to help out the people, but he gets stopped by him, and they're fighting and whatnot. And it's a great fight scene. I mean, a really great fight scene.
But wait,
let's
go back though. When he busts through the window, and the one guy asks, who are you?" And he said,
"Captain America."
And then he said,
I thought Captain America was on the moon.
Mm-hmm.
That was significant because the other guy, his buddy, Torres, was one of the same thing, was Captain America on the moon. So
not dead.
Possibly he could be not dead. We don't know. We really don't know. So those two are fighting, and then you cut to Bucky. Bucky, and he's trying to chase the Flag Smashers on the bike, and then he catches up with them, starts fighting one of the Flag Smashers dudes. And that was a good fight scene as well. Um, they're going at it, and basically Carly is like, okay, look, we need to have a distraction for him, because we got to get the fuck on. So they take the gas tank off of the motorcycle and start pouring gas on the truck that the civilians were in. Light it up, and then like he stops, and it's going after them. It's going after the civilians trying to save them. So Carly is about to go off, but before that, you cut back to Sam and Batroff. Sam is kind of getting work, but then he fights back and then gets out of the building and starts to go after the people that were on the roof, because you see the helicopter flying off. So, and you really get to see the movement in his suit because it has a lot more movement. The wings are further out. So when you look at it, it's almost like he has the wings of an eagle in a sense.
Like, I'm sorry to cut you off. I like how the way he had contacted that woman that was in helicopter.
Yeah, I'm about to get to that.
You jumping the gun, bro.
It hit the way you hear the different sounds in his suit also, because when it's moving, it's making a certain sound, and it's like more agile, he has a little bit more freedom than he did in the other suit.
Yeah.
What you about to say, Ghost?
No, I was agreeing with you.
Okay. So cut back to the Bucky and the Flag Smashers. Bucky is still trying to save the people out of the truck. And so then, lo and behold, look who it is. Old fake Captain America. He's coming after Carter. And he brings his trash can shield.
He said, the fake Captain America.
Fake Captain America.
Captain South America.
And so he starts to go after Carly. And he throws the shield. And when he throws it, usually it's like it'll hit them or something. No, not this time. She kicks it. And it just flies over somewhere else. And then like they start coming after him. He starts to fight back and all like that. And then he starts to get jumped at the same time. So it's like he starts to lose his battle. And so then you cut back to Sam. He's trying to save the people on the helicopter. And so he going to what you said, KJ. He tells his little
Red Wing.
That's the name. To find someone who can fly, who has a flight training or is able to fly. And so he finds the woman, and so then like the guy he's shooting at them at him. And so then you cut back to the Flag Smashers. It's kind of like going back and forth with them too. So you see one scene with Sam, and then one scene with Bucky and John Walker. And so coming back to this part, you see them fighting Flag Smashers, and the shield it's not cutting up. It's really not. It's not holding up at all. Mm-hmm. And so basically, he's fighting her. John Walker's fighting Carly, and she sees the other truck with the other civilians in it. She's going after it. He tries to stop her, and then like basically they fight until she does this move where she knocks him out, and she takes the truck, and Bucky, he is down on the lower level of the area where they're fighting at. and he does save the other people in the truck, gets it out, and they start tussling him and the other guy that he had been fighting. And so you cut back to Sam. So he gets in contact with the woman. And basically what happens is he says to her, I'm gonna need you to count to 5. Count down from 5. And when you get to 1, getting that driving seat, start piloting the plane.
All right.
So he does that, throws the shield, which is one of the dopest moves that I had ever seen. He basically does a front flip, throws the shield, it breaks the glass, he catches it, flies in there, catches old boy, copter starts going down, girl jumps in the front seat, pulls it up, boom, flying. And so before that, the guy that was piloting the helicopter, he runs into a police helicopter as well and makes them go and start to crash. Sam, he goes and saves them. And this is significant about his suit because he took his shield and he saw that the helicopter was going to come down on them. So he took his wings, covered them, and then put his shield over on top. And then it basically just like bounced off and then went into the water. And then that was when the public got to see him for the first time, you know. So it was like, okay, all right, we see you. So cutting back to Flag Smashers.
Seeing that scene, I was like, I know Sam go hard, but damn.
Right. That was a dope move right there.
Then you gotta think about it like this. You know how strong you gotta be to do that.
Exactly.
And he don't have the serum in him.
He does not have the serum in him.
Just
real
imagine,
That's the most significant part about it.
just imagine if he had the serum.
But see,
there's helicopter up and through it.
right. And basically what happens is they're fighting, and then Carly, she is trying to kill those people that are in the other truck. So she runs it off the side of the building, and it's like John Walker, he's standing there, and he sees that, okay, I got a split decision to make, either go after her or save these people. So he's like, you know what, fuck it. He throws the shield on the side of the building, and you see it's all dented up and broken and shit. And he goes and starts to save those people. Well, some of the Flag Smashers come in, start trying to fight him because it's like, no, you gotta let them die. You don't supposed to do this, you know. So, what happens is they start to fight him, and then like the truck, it starts to go over again, and so then Sam comes and saves them. He uses 2 of his little drones, and they fly up and get into a safe space. And then this was significant. There was an older gentleman that was there, older black gentleman. He said, "That's the Black Falcon. That's what I'm talking about." And the younger guy next to him said, "Nah, that's Captain America." And that was like, okay, they're acknowledging him as Captain America. So, so then you get to all of them in this one little space. And Carly is like, you know, you feed into this bullshit, you know. He was like, I'm trying something new. Maybe you should do it too. You know, and I was like, okay, I see what you're doing there, bro. So they get distracted by Batroff. He throws smoke grenades, and they start to chase the Flag Smashers. And so now John Walker is working with Sam and Bucky. So, you know, they're trying to find them. They're okay with him now. You know what I'm saying? It seems like they're okay with him now. So, what happened? They go after them, and
I'm sorry, y'all. I had to cut my light down because it was fucking up my eyes. I'm sorry.
Oh, you good, bro? So, you get to the part where they're chasing the Flag Smashers and Carly, And so Carly, she goes to her own section. The other flag smashers, they go off to somewhere else. And so Sam is going after Carly. And so Carly, she hears their call, the little whistle, and then it's Sharon. So Sharon, it's revealed that Sharon is the power broker. And so, then Batroff, he comes, because they're having a dialogue moment. Batroff, he comes in and says, I want you to pay me my 4 times what I've done for you and all that. And shit. And because he finds out that she's the power broker. He didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? So, Carly, she's upset because of the fact that she hired Batroff to, spy on her and whatnot. And so basically what happens is Sharon, she's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So she shoots him, he shoots her, and they're both down. And then Sam comes in and is like, Carly, don't do this. And so she's about to shoot, but then this is the big fight scene between Sam and Carly. They're going at it, and Sam is holding his own against a super soldier. He is really holding his own. Mm-hmm. And so one significant moment was when she punches and he puts up the shield, his wings literally dig into the ground to where she doesn't push him back. And I thought that was significant because it's just like, okay, there's more to what his suit can do, you know what I'm saying, than just fly, So I really like that moment right there. And Carly, she's like wanting him to fight. At first she says, look, if you ain't gonna fight, then stand down. He's like, he does the typical Captain America move and says, no. And every Captain America, he's always said, I can do this all day. And that was kind of his, I can do this all day. So they keep on fighting. And basically she knocks the shield away from Sam. And she's about to shoot him. And so then what happens is Sharon, she shoots Carly and kills her. And so he takes her back. Pretty much after this, everything is done. Everything has calmed down now. Bucky and John, they kind of tricked the other ones by using the app, telling them where to go because they were acting as Carly and was telling them where to go, and then they get caught by the police. So that was a significant moment. Also, how they tricked him into doing that. But Sam, he carries her back to the main site where the ambulance and all that. And then, like, as he's coming down, you see his wings spread out. The light is on them, and it's almost like he was an angel carrying her down. That's what it seemed like. That's what it looked like. And so, feel free to chime in because
I'm picturing it as it go on because I'm really reliving the whole episode right now.
Okay.
It's so like my favorite part of that scene is when he's telling the cops like okay,
I'm gonna get to that. So at this point, this was one of the best speeches that I had ever heard. Now I can't, say word for word what he said because I would have to study that whole monologue that he did. But basically, he said, "Look, now y'all realize what we go through when we are asking for help and y'all are not doing anything about it. When it's the moment where y'all need help, y'all need saving. You got a glimpse of that. And they were calling the GRC is like a group for refugees, as they call them, in America after the blip. That I read up on it. I may be wrong, but if y'all are watching and y'all know, please correct me in the comments. But they were calling them refugees, and he made a reference to you call them refugees, terrorists, thug. When is this gonna stop? And he is really going in, and it wasn't significant just for the show, because it actually, when you look at it, it hit home too. So in a sense, he broke the fourth wall. And when I say the fourth wall, they say that in TV, like, okay, when you're watching a TV show, and okay, Deadpool. When you're watching Deadpool and you see Deadpool, like, he's doing the show, he's doing the movie, but then he turns and looks at the camera and talks, that's breaking the fourth wall.
Yes, because
so
you're not supposed to know that they exist outside.
Yeah.
Right. So in a
Uh,
sense, he broke the fourth wall without breaking the fourth wall. Saying this is literally what's going on. And then he says, he was like, one of the senator, he was like, you don't know what it's like. He was like, I don't know what it's like. He was like, basically said, I'm a black man wearing the stars and stripes, and you don't think I know what it's like? He said, I can see it now. The stares, the judgment, everybody staring at me and hating me for being Captain America. I mean, that was so significant.
Yep.
And that's actually true. Mm-hmm. Because there are people out there now that are like, I don't want a black man as Captain America. Like, literally in real life. And that's the sad part about it. Even though it actually happened in the comics, they don't want to see that. Yep. They don't want to see a black man succeed.
That's just like them, because I ain't gonna lie, in the comics, after, Tony retired or died or whatever, I forgot which one it was, there's a black girl that's 15, took over
right
and called herself Ironheart. Mm-hmm. Same thing with Spider-Man. When Spider-Man died, he the same day he Miles Morales he got the powers to be like Spider-Man. At first he was skeptical about it, but then he learned that, okay, this Spider-Man's gone, so I guess it's my turn to do it since he's gone. And he's half Mexican, so, but he's still black though.
Right. I don't really. It's like, I don't really think Iron Man is gonna be away from Avengers. This version of Iron Man, like this universe, Iron Man is gone, but I could see them some down the line making a movie or bringing the next universe Iron Man into this universe.
Maybe
because
they do
the times
and coming up. So
yeah. So basically, after that speech, you see the other Flag Smashers. They're getting in the police car and driving off, and all of a sudden, boom, shit blows up, and they cut to this old white guy sitting in the car. Guess who it is? It's Zemo's butler. And it was like, Zemo, he playing that shit to kill them.
That like offered.
But I want to go back to when they were putting them in there, one of the police officers was like, one world, one people. Like you think they was gonna get away, and then Zemo just came like, nah, we're not finna let that
Because
happen.
and this is what was significant about that because Carly has said, even if we die, the Flag Smashers will live on. I don't know about that now.
I mean,
They probably still might be out there though.
yeah, they might still be out there because Flag Smashers is kind of like Hydra. You
True.
you could kill Hydra, but some way or somehow Hydra gonna come back.
Right. Right. True.
Honestly, yeah, but at the
That's
same time, the Flag Smashers is pretty much like you pretty much kill. It's it's different chapters of the Flag Smashers. Like they killed another chapter. So who like maybe the next season of okay, I'm sorry about that. Maybe next season we will see
I was wondering what was happening. Like it's okay. Keep going, bro. It's all good. Keep going. If y'all were wondering, we see the comments on the live, so that's why we stopped. He stopped and that. But
see next season the next version of the Flag Smashers will come back. Like maybe it would be a American chapter of the Flag Smashers, so seeing that all that going on, and maybe one of them survive and end up making a whole nother chapter and
well,
come back.
I'm gonna tie into this. So after they blow up, you cut back to Val and John Walker's wife, and they're waiting on him to come out because he's changing his uniform. And so he comes out and he is wearing the exact uniform that the U.S. agent wears. It's the black uh, Captain America suit, but not Captain America. He's a U.S. agent. That's what they say. So
Hydra.
I don't know if it's Hydra related. I'm not sure. Is it or no?
it
I
might
think
be.
it's going
It
to
might
be
be. It
Hydra.
might be.
It's more with, like you said the last time. My bad, I ate a cookie. It's like the Marvel version of Suicide Squad.
Yeah. And so this will bring in the Thunderbolts because Val is I guess the founder, I guess you could say, of the Thunderbolts in a sense, maybe, or the recruiter for them.
That's probably it. The
Yeah,
recruiter.
recruiter. Uh, and the Thunderbolts, like Ghost said, is a Marvel version of the Suicide Squad. Uh, just without the suicide part.
Oh, nah, they don't do suicide. You the one getting killed.
I thought one. Wait a minute. Hold on. I got a question. I know we had dive in this when we first started watching this, but I'm gonna ask y'all this: do y'all honestly think Luke Cage is a tie-in to that having a serum pumped in them?
Mm-hmm.
Possibly. Yeah.
Did Luke Cage had that same serum pumped in him?
Well,
I don't know.
kind of different because you also would have to count in Wolverine too, because he was a Weapon X program and Captain America was Weapon something
Yeah.
program, and then they both was experimented on because you got
What was put in Wolverine to make him immortal?
Adamantium.
and adamantium, but it's kind of after a while it wore off because it started to make him sick. So
Right.
it started poisoning him.
Right.
So that's why he died. So like
Mhm.
his healing factor started to cancel out. Like
Yeah.
you know how you get shot or you get killed or whatever, and his wounds start to heal. Like that shit will slowly stop it. Like
Right.
if
Right.
he gets shot now, he's not coming back. He probably need real surgery to get better, or he's
Now,
just
I
not gonna come back.
actually see a Luke Cage being a part of Captain America and the Winter Soldier, but it's going up paying the way for Jessica Jones, Daredevil, and you know
Well, when you say Daredevil, he gonna be a part of the Spider-Man movie that's
Yeah,
coming out.
because he's gonna be his lawyer,
hmm
Matthew Murdock.
hmm
oh
And then Daredevil also gonna be a part of She-Hulk.
Hmm.
So we gonna see She-Hulk coming in too.
Right.
I thought She-Hulk was going to be a part of the Iron Fist. I thought Iron Fist was going to be a part of that.
Only person probably be a part of Iron Fist is either Daredevil, Luke Cage, most likely Luke, because they started a thing called Heroes for Hire,
Yeah.
and Jessica Drew. That's the only people that's probably gonna be with him. Maybe Spider Man, because he do pop up every now and then.
Right.
But wait though, like
And then
how they gonna work in Sony version of Spider-Man and Marvel version of Spider-Man?
They're not gonna do that.
no,
Be just Marvel version of Spider-Man.
hmm
Okay.
That would be
like
some
unless you talk about how they gonna work
Spider-Man.
Venom and Carnage into Spider Man, because
Yeah.
that's what Sony got. Sony got Venom and Carnage.
Hmm. Um, but moving on from talking about the show, significant moment. Bucky goes and sees the Asian gentleman that his son had was killed by him, and he told him what happened. He basically told him everything what happened, and it was a heartbreaking moment, but he released that. He got that last one that was on his list off.
hmm
Uh,
So
yeah, it was tough to do because he didn't want to do it, but it was something that he had to do. Uh,
because Sam told him like you need to take the time to actually help people and then try to find a way to recover in a more sincere fashion, and then instead of just killing people off
right,
and saying, okay, I did this and that, you got to be more sincere about it from your heart to actually feel some type of relief from what you did in the past.
right. Um, what else happened?
Oh,
Oh,
Um,
uh,
oh, 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 oh.
Sam also
This
had
this part that almost made me cry. Uh, so Isaiah Bradley, they he went and met Sam went and met up with Isaiah Bradley, and he was talking with him, and he was like saying, "Hey, look, want to clean up? Come with me." So him and his grandson they go to the memorial where Captain America, the original Captain America, his suit and everything was there. So you go to this other section, and you see that Sam has put Isaiah Bradley's story in public, and then like he was like, now they will remember you, that, and that was a very significant moment because nobody had known about Isaiah Bradley, nobody had known about the story of him or anything like that, and it was very significant, a very humble moment, and I loved it. Like it almost made me cry. You know, seeing that. You know that was really good to see.
It's like he basically, like you're supposed to give your roses while they're alive and not wait till they die.
Right.
My question is, did he write him out as dead like the nurse did, or did he say he was still alive?
Wait a minute, say that one more time. Now?
Like, remember he told everybody that the nurse helped him out, took pity on him, and said he passed away.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he really said that on the little thing that he passed away, or just said that he's still alive.
You know that's a good point. I don't know. Uh, I think that's something we may have to see. I mean, possibly he could. They could say that, okay, this is him and he's still alive. But me personally, I think that they're saying that he's dead, so that way he won't get that publicity.
Mm-hmm.
Because see, if so, then people will start talking about, oh, he's alive. Try to come to his house and all that good stuff. So
Yeah, they'll try to kill him and stuff.
right. So I don't think uh, that he said that he's still alive.
Uh,
Uh, After that, um, what else happened? Uh, they had the scene at the boat. They were having just a good time, and pretty much everything is just happy go lucky.
Gumbo, shrimp, everything you
Had
can
a
name
couple,
it.
a seafood bowl. I mean, uh,
the
and
bowl.
after that, that was pretty much the end of the episode. Uh,
But
he,
you can't forget about
he,
the end.
he did go. I forgot. He did go and talk to the Asian man's, the Asian guy, about his son, that he killed his son. But he was saying that he told him he was being controlled at the time. He didn't have a choice. So that's what happened. And he was complete with his list after that. So
Then he gave his book to his
to
therapist
the
and said,
therapist,
"Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah,
That's
and
a gift. Like, completed my stuff. So thank you. Here's a gift. Book."
right. And I think after that, that was pretty much it. And then you fast forward, go to the end credit scene, and you see Sharon. She gets reinstated to the government, U.S. government. As what her position was as Agent Carter. Um, so basically, you see her talking to somebody, and they're saying she was like saying, hey, get this ready because we're gonna have all the access to the U.S. stuff. So after that, with her being the power broker, she's gonna have a lot of access to a lot of stuff. Now we don't know who she was talking to, but it's somebody on her side, of course. So
Mhm. But you know who she remind me of, but like an opposite version of
cool.
the collector. Because the collector collects, she doesn't give anything away.
That's true.
And she has already have everything, but
Yeah,
she put it away.
yeah, that's true.
So that's gonna be fun. See how that turn out. I wonder who she gonna be. Like,
Mm,
I'm not gonna lie. At the end, I was hoping that she turned into a scroll
that would have been something amazing,
and we'd have Secret Wars,
right?
War Two,
But
Secret Invasion,
what was y'all thoughts on the sixth episode?
or the Illuminati. Cause they did have that too.
Me personally, I thought it was real good because not only it opened up so many avenues what what to do next, and plus it dive into what things going on now. So it's like putting that realism into the shows. Like I believe Marvel need to start doing more things like that. Like
Right.
especially now with this pandemic, like somebody had leak a disease to the United States. So
Yeah. We can't hear you.
It's okay. Uh, we'll just take it over. Um,
All right. You want me to stop? All right.
oh, don't stop yet. Don't stop yet. Don't stop. Don't stop.
Yeah.
So um, you can't hear us.
You can't hear none of us. Oh my God, Bad Girls Club is back. Woo. Ain't never seen Bad Girls Club.
like me, I can hear y'all.
Okay, we can hear you now.
What all did y'all hear what I had said?
Mm. It was something you said after I was talking about the invasion. If it would have been that.
Oh, that mean y'all didn't hear nothing that I said. What I was basically saying was I like I like that episode 6 because I feel like it's more avenues it can go with, and also like how the way they add realism, what's going on in the real world into the TV show. That's one thing that I like about it more.
Okay. Well, we are past our time, so we thank y'all for joining us. This was a little bit of a lengthy podcast today, but it was well worth it. Once again, we greatly appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for being with us with our technical difficulties. Sorry about that as well,
Yes.
but make sure y'all like, subscribe, follow, share, all that.
And make sure y'all comment below and let us know how y'all like it and what direction you think we should go next.
And tell us what you want us to react to now. I mean, not react, but talk about.
Right,
But technically, we reacting to it in podcast.
right.
Yeah.
So
What's up, KJ?
So if y'all do want us to react to something, we also gonna be having a
Yeah.
branch of reaction channel. It's gonna be all three of us. They're gonna be doing reaction videos. It's gonna be virtual reaction. We're gonna bring the virtual reaction to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be very unique. So if y'all want to be a part of that, make sure y'all comment what song, trailer, anything y'all want us to react to. We will surely do it. Also, react. I mean, also, damn, I forgot what I was going to say.
also make sure you go and subscribe to his channel, German Reacts. Make sure you subscribe to Music for Life channel also. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, cancer_king_89.
And
Make sure
Make sure you
also,
follow me on Twitter. I had just made a Twitter. KJ underscore drummer boy.
and then if you're not busy with them, follow me on TikTok at King95Ghost. And also on my Instagram will be in the description as long as my Twitter too, because I cannot repeat what the Twitter is.
Yeah, my Twitter is actually the same name. It's cancer_king_89. So make sure you follow. Excuse me. Oh gosh, I got the hiccups.
oh, yeah.
Drink some hot water.
But anyway, once again, thank y'all. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all. As I always say, y'all be blessed, be safe, don't do nothing crazy. Peace out.
Also, this your boy Drum Boy. I'm out. Peace.
Ghost Ride, we out.